Hey guys, it is Greg again here for another video on a coin or cryptocurrency called Steller. Somebody requested that I take a look at this coin. They thought it was pretty good. I did look at it real quick about a half an hour ago. Things are looking pretty good for this, but there's a couple caveats I want to throw in for this coin to make you guys aware of, okay, in my opinion. So here's a Stellar coin. I don't know what it does. I don't research it that much, but it's money can be moved like email. I mean, they could already do that, but it has a lot of followers. So a lot of people are following this coin, and they do have a nice website. Be able to send money back and forth. Okay, I guess that's pretty cool. So, but anyhow, let's see what the technicals are telling us. And I have a account that I came up with. And it is in a bullish count. There's no doubt about that. I looked at it. It's a bullish count. How you want to count this 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. This one, if you take a look at this one and that 4, that 1 is crossing into that 4. But if you take the wicks out, they don't. So it just kind of depends on how you want to push things. I would say the reason I would take the wicks out, don't count the wicks. I've just heard some guys, I've looked into Elliott waves, and some guys have studied Elliott waves since like the 1970s and stuff like that. There's times that they don't count the wicks. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do. I just think with this 1, 2, and then how this 4 is matched up, it's alternating there. And then it just made a flat type or a diagonal type move, and maybe a flat move in there, and it went up onto this wave 3. So I'm not going to debate that too much. I mean, it's a 5-wave impulse, no matter how you count it down here. Okay, guys. So it's a massive 5-wave impulse down for its second wave, and now it went up for another impulse right here. You can see the divergence. You got your divergence on your third wave there to your fifth wave, calling that an impulse. You got your divergence from there to that fifth wave, calling that an impulse. So what kind of setup is this coin in? It's in a very, very bullish setup from here, which is a 1, 2, and this is a 1, 2. So this coin will be going into a 3 of 3. Now, here's something I want you to make you aware of with this coin is that from the start of wave 1 was November of 2014, and it didn't complete wave 3 until May of 2017, and it didn't complete wave 5 until January of 2018. And then had this long correction from February 18 all the way to March of 20. And then from this impulse, it took March of 20 to May of 21. So from here, from 3 cents up to 73 cents, which are massive gains, don't get me wrong, was over a year. So this 3 of 3 wave is going to take a long time. It's going to take a long time, in my opinion. This is going to it's going to take a while. It's not going to moonshot out of here in 2 months and start hitting these massive levels. So, and the other thing is I want you to be aware of is that I have now on my screen is XRP. XRP is basically in the same amount of time, same setup. I don't know if it's the same group of guys that are behind this same coin or what's going on with it, but it's basically the same old pattern. So in my opinion, if you're going to be in the cryptocurrency market, between these two assets, what I would do between XRP and XLM or Stellar, I would pick one or the other. I wouldn't put both in because you're going to have an asset, both these assets doing basically the same thing. I would not go into both of them. I'd pick one or the other. They're both bullish setups. And you can watch both of them. If any of them break these levels that I'm going to go over here, there's certain levels, then you know which one to go into. So it's just a matter of patience, waiting, see which one has the best sequence is the one I would go into. Right now, we just don't know yet. Anyhow, it's doing a correction. I'm not going to go and type the correction. It's already done it. It's completed. That's wave 2. This is a wave 1. And now it's going into a 3 of 3, and it's on a correction. It's already hit the 0.618. The next levels I'd be looking at would be the 0.786, this next red line, which is about 5-6 cents. And then it could go down to the 0.90886, that area, which is about 4 cents. Now, this last red line is the one you want to pay attention to. If it does come down and break that, then it breaks this sequence, and this sequence right here is no longer bullish, and this whole thing is a correction. It's still bullish here, but that's usually, if it's bullish like this and it breaks the sequence, guys, that's usually not a good sign, in my opinion, that you may want to go look for another asset at that point. At least I would. Okay, I would not go into it. When I see sequences broken, that starts giving me, hey, what's going on with the coin? Something's going on with the asset, etc. Just to make you guys aware of it. So if it does come down to these levels to the 0.786 as an example, I got some targets here where it's you might want to be looking at on non or linear arithmetic targets. You can take a look at first, and then I have a logarithmic 1.618 target that I think that this will hit. It's going to take it from this point to that point. In my opinion, it's probably going to take it 2 years or so. But the first area, it would be, you'd be looking at, let's say it goes to 0.786 and it'll rocket up for a 22x at $1.30 and a 35x for $2, a 49x for $2.88, and a, what would that be, 57x for a $3.26, and maybe a year later or something like that, you'll be looking at a 150x, 15,000% gain at about $8, $9 or thereabouts. And everything looks really good on the coin so far. It's one you might want to pay attention to and make your decision between Steller or XLM and XRP and which one you want to go into, because they both have the exact same sequence in my opinion. And the RSI looks good. I do think that it's going to pop up, come down, and maybe take all that out right here. That would be really nice for a coin like this, and then it really can make a run on the on that. So one of the reasons why too I use the logarithmic level, just because of the super bullish sequence that it has, and I want to use that 1.618, and it's not uncommon for a coin like this to be able to reach those levels. Just to show you as an example, I have here Solana, and I took it off of log, as you can see from its wave 1 to 2. If this is a linear version of the chart, and you can see on its third wave it blasted past all those levels on its third wave run. But if I put it back on log, you can see a logarithmic 1.618 is what it hit from its start of its third wave to end of its first wave. So it's from measure that first wave, end of the second, down to here, up to there is 1.618. So they can't hit that. This was a much better asset. I like Solana a lot better than both XRP and XLM, because I think the performance will be much faster in Solana, in my opinion. I just wanted to show you that. So that's why I picked that target that's higher up there, near $8 or $9 for XLM. That is the pretty much the end of my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.